got a drill. We are at condition 10.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the King Racer channel. Today I think it's time for a quick update on the diorama because this bad boy is almost complete. Oh, hello Mr. Liberty. And what the heck am I here? Looks like a big giant city ready to be involved in action, stop motion action with some diecast cars. So today we're going to take a look at all this beautiful city I built in just a few months ago. Let's start with the first residential area, starting with the freight train yard, coming right next to the first entrance of the city, borough. You can see the little entrance here for the canyon road. That's going to be for another video. For now, let's just concentrate on the city districts. This first one is Diamond Heights. I'm not mistaken. Go under this bridge. Keep going here. So I positioned the building mainly to fit my camera in, so I won't have to have no problems when I film some new stop motion videos, and it will be also easier to put some tripods and have better shots, less shakiness on the camera when I move the cars around the city. You can see some rolling stock from the train here, the Canadian Pacific Railroad. A little billboard, clock tower. Most of these buildings are Christmas themed with a little bit of snow. I'm waiting maybe for it to be replaced by some better houses like these right here, coming from train sets. A little hospital area and a fire station. And a little commercial zone with a few pursuit breaker for future police chase videos, like this clock tower here and a bridge. And a little sign here that says Diamond Heights Welcome next to this big church. First massive bridge that will cross Diamond Heights and connect next to the downtown area, which is here. This is one looks like a dilapidated bridge that I was trying to make. So obviously it looks rough and not very new. That's the goal here. So anyway, when you cross this bridge, you come across one entrance of the downtown area with some skyscraper. And if you go through this little road here, you will arrive right next to Times Square area, which is full of billboards from all different companies, from movies, energy drink, diecast cars, movies, name they are all there. Even some petrol, fuel or refinery, whatever. Some even music with an AC/DC billboard right over there. And yeah, nice little place to fill with taxi cab and of course rush hour traffic, just like in New York City. Right next here we have the FIB building, parody of the FBI. This is inspired from the Grand Theft Auto series. And right next to it we have this vintage Matchbox police station. I think this one's from the 1980s. I picked this one on eBay a few years ago with for a decent price. I think it was $25 Canadian for it, plus shipping obviously. And on this police station we have this big communication tower, which is a pursuit breaker. Another big alleyway. These are common here in the downtown area. We have this one here, this one here, this one here, and another one over there. Whoops. It's like I just made this tower fall by accident. Let's put the props back in place. Here we go. And of course in this downtown area we have a ton of skyscrapers. Some of them are famous, like this Empire State Building replica made of steel. The whole twin towers, they are unfortunately gone by a long time ago when the terrible 9/11 attacks occurred in New York City in 2001. But hey, gotta make those old buildings revive. Anyway, let's cross this bridge over here. It connects also to the Diamond Heights Borough. This one's inspired from the Quebec City Bridge. I also have a better replica coming soon that will build in my vacation in September, which is in the box right over here, and it's waiting to be constructed. So right next here we have a little matchbox placed gas station that I modified to make it a better diorama piece and put some diecast cars ready to be refueled with some gas or diesel or whatever. We're gonna a little station here for electric cars, even though they will not be so common here in this city. A few custom build skyscraper. This one from Matchbox. This one Bank of America. Another bridge here. Suspended bridge. Looks quite a bit similar to this one actually, but this one is a dual pole, when this one is just a single one, or a single tower, should I say? I don't really know what you call them in English, but anyway. So this is the front of the city, downtown area. A few other skyscrapers. This one's pretty unique. Pretty happy with it. With the antenna on top. And the VW headquarters. Billboards. More buildings. Over here, Peterbilt, Packard. This one's a replica of the Empire State, but just a little bit bigger and fatter. This one's a cable bridge. Recently built. I think this one I actually made it this past weekend. Pretty happy with the result. This is a dual lane on each direction. And these roads are fitting for big trucks, like the Matchbox rail walking rigs. Let's go under the bridge again. Little Honda dealership. Some hotels. One with the flag here. So here we have a better view on the downtown area, all the buildings, nice view on the Twin Towers. And then Times Square. With the little hospital here. Of course, gotta have my home headquarters in the main area, right next to the Empire State. And of course, the big huge fire station, if ever a fire occur in the city. This one's the model kit I built a few months ago. This one's coming from a train set accessories. I think it was Walter's corner store, something like that. You can find this thing on Amazon for I believe $60, shipping included, obviously. More skyscrapers with antennas, some advertising billboards, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the downtown area. Next we have the industrial zone here. So we have this this old bridge here that I had to, excuse me, I'm kind of tired here. This old bridge here that came from the I think this is the old scale model train railroad that I used to have a long time ago. My one of my uncle gave me when I was a young child, so I just salvaged this bridge and make it the pavement road for cars, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think the result will be good, and even with the old rusty look, it looks quite realistic. I like it. So here we have more of the train tracks. These ones are from the Canadian National, and eventually I will have a bridge that connects to the other borough and connect to this other tracks on the other side. These are plastic balloons I got on a old toy shop. They came in an old box. I think they are from the 1970s actually. They're pretty decent. Maybe we're gonna need some paint work in the future. And we have this bridge here, construction bridge, with this demolition in progress tower, little train station, and a bunch of dilapidated buildings and warehouses and you know, the kind of stuff that you find in the industrial zone usually. And of course a little small garage. I'm not finished yet. I will put some cars here to be repaired, some lift, some other garage tool that you usually find. Maybe a better Insignia, because this one looks kind of cheap. Not very the one I want to look. Some construction equipment I will eventually put here. Move this wood away. A big giant overpass in construction that would also be really cool for a kind of pursuit breaker for a stop motion video. With this little crane here with rocks, tons of sign here, construction signs, cones, light poles, more trains, a lot of trains, and rolling stock. Walmart store, Toys R Us store, and the second entrance for the canyon roads that go all the way through here, and a little fire station right next to the corner with this giant tire shelf here, or display, with a vintage Matchbox billboard. Well, that's it for the industrial zone. We have another bridge here. This one you might recognize from my previous diorama that I used to have. I was able to salvage it. Very happy, because this was probably my favorite bridge I ever built. All of these ones. The one I'm definitely more proud of. And to conclude the video, we have this other. It's a mix between a residential area and a commercial area, with more buildings of Christmas theme. But we do have this big Eiffel Tower here, which is cool, and can also remove the top, so make also a good spot for pursuit breaker. There we go, more trees, and of course the train track continues. I'm missing some tracks to put on, and it will connect to the freight yard over there eventually. Giant bank building. This is also from a train set, and the Statue of Liberty, obviously, to conclude this part of the video. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my quick tour of my city, and I will make an update soon on the Canyon Road, and I will see you guys in the next video.